Hi everyone. Little impromptu extra bit here. So you'll notice something weird's on the screen. That's because a cutscene in Silent Bomber is working poorly. So I just managed to beat the guy. I thought he had enough health left because his health bar was barely moving. That it'd take another round of bombs. But it didn't, and it went straight into a cutscene. I was gonna show you the last hit. Uh, I'm not now because I'm never doing that again. But I did manage to beat the guy. Uh, I didn't manage to do the entire thing, the whole chess bullshit, and then the boss fight in one go. That way lies madness. We didn't do that. We did. We had most of his attacks down, but I just want to briefly discuss strategy. So he does that one where he just drops a load of bombs in a like a triangle, and then jumps away. When he does that, just keep walking towards the screen. This is what I was doing during the previous attempts. But just don't worry about hitting him when he's doing that. If after that, he sometimes sticks around, and when he sticks around, he sometimes don't have AI for a couple of seconds, so you just for free get to put a stack on him. That's the best move. You want him to do that as much as possible, because even though you don't get a lot of opportunity to hit him, it's very non-threatening. The second one is where he'll start splitting and trying to put bombs on you. Obviously, they're the decoys, the ones he splits into, they don't do anything to you. I think sometimes when they explode, they shoot bullets, and sometimes they just shoot bullets. Sometimes bullets just happen, and you gotta deal with it. That's fine. Um, yeah, that one's actually quite dangerous sometimes. In the very specific situation that as you go in to put bombs on him, he splits, and then your lock-on decides, I only care about the clone, and will never target him. Even then, sometimes if they intersect the real one and the fake, you can blow the real one up with bombs attached to the fake one. That's where you get most of your damage on him in that move, because obviously the way to do it is to just keep running away from him until he's like straight behind you, then duck back, put 3 bombs on him, and set it off. I think having a lower stack size meant we were getting hit less there. Excuse me, because he's generally trying to put 9 bombs on you, and if you try and put a smaller amount than 9 on him, you'll probably be able to detonate them first. I'm not sure if not streaming did help, by the way, but I felt it felt a little bit better. It might be that streaming on this computer is a bad idea. That could be part of the reason the controls were having such a time, but it's still very clunky. Anyway, the last move he has is when he turns big and grabs you and takes off all your health while just wearing. I did find a way to dodge the one when he grabs from underneath you consistently. So my thought was uh dodge to the side, obviously. But that doesn't work. Specifically, you have to dodge to the left. If you dodge to the right, he'll still hit you. That's left of screen, not left of him. Or left of where Utah's facing, which when I was playing was always away from him. Sorry about this, folks. My drink ran out a while ago. Yeah, you specifically have to dodge to the left when he does that one. Dodging to the left actually is really good. It's by far better than dodging to the right. If you dodge to the right, if he grabs underneath, he'll hit you. And if he grabs to the right, he'll hit you. Like if his hand is moving in the same direction you grab it, you're dodging, he'll still hit you. When you jump to the left, that doesn't always happen. It does sometimes. Sometimes when he grabs from underneath, he still hits you as well. There's just nothing you can do about it. It's sometimes you get hit, and you just get hit. It did seem fairly consistent though, as long as we had. I was trying to dodge forwards if he would grabbing longwise, and if he came from underneath, I was trying to dodge to the left, but I ended up just dodging to the left, and I was dodging all of them, except for like 1 in 10, you just get hit. You can't do anything about it. That boss fight sucks a whole lot. He's a giant trash monster who I despise and loathe and want nothing further to do with. I'm not going to play any more Silent Bomber ever. This has ruined my childhood nostalgia. It's shattered it like glass, like jagged shards of glass in my eyeballs, which I'm not enjoying. But we're gonna just watch the last cutscene now. Assuming there's no more. Also, this is what seems to be happening. There we go. We got him. He's dead. That's the end. That's the end of the game. Game over. Roll credits.
It's quiet. Like those city ruins. Do you remember, Utah? Do you remember that day 7 long years ago when you were a young
Oh,
warrior seeing
it's the
action on
tutorial.
battlefield for the first
If we'd skipped the
time?
tutorial, by the way, we'd never have
How do you
seen.
know that?
We wouldn't know what he was talking about at all.
I know because I was there as well, Utah, observing your
He
every
was the
move.
voice from the
You see, I was your
tutorial
commanding officer.
the whole time.
I'm the one who taught
Oldest trick in the book. We should
you
have
how
known.
to fight. I'm the one who taught you how to survive. And I'm the one who taught you how to kill.
I was going to try and record the
I
very
taught
end of
you
the fight, but
everything.
I was quite low on health. I
taught you
was
everything,
in the range where if he decided to wait for quite a long time and he did the grab,
You.
I was just done.
I activated the self-destruct mechanism.
So I didn't want to. I didn't want to start recording and get my own hope. So I was going to get him really good and low, and then when I did,
Utah,
I overdid it a little bit.
your nightmare lies here.
He's really going for it. What a guy. I got heated then, folks. I try not to get mad at the video games. It's not good fun for nobody, but oof. That guy. What a piece of shit.
Oh, quit your bawling.
We're not friends. Never again.
Utah hasn't returned yet.
I want to play as this guy with his giant square.
Right.
Is that...
Damn it. What's he doing at a time like this?
I thought she'd be evil, you know. I thought she were going to turn evil.
Utah!
I mean, I also thought Chess Boy were going to turn evil. I thought they were both going to be evil.
What? But what about you?
I'll be okay. I can get out on my own.
Give your present location.
You sure? You sure,
Pick
bud?
you up in the lander.
No, there isn't time.
But
You're the team's commanding officer. Don't make any decisions that will endanger your crew. Now go!
Tragic. The tragic death
Alright,
of
Utah.
Silent J.
but
Utah.
please, just make it back in one piece.
Well, he's not going to, is he? He's sacrificing himself. You dits.
Roger.
Unless him falling through space is how he's going to get home.
Utah.
Tragic. I'm so glad it's over. I'm glad he's dead. Fuck him. Get out of here. Utah. I hope there's never a Silent Bomber 2.
I resigned from the military immediately after the completion of that operation.
Let's turn this up.
With the threat of
Oh.
Dante gone,
Oh no.
an internal split occurred over right and influence.
Sorry, I can't turn it.
That kind of military is a disappointment to me.
This is unusually quiet, this cutscene.
I wonder how the guys are doing.
But also,
Be well, Henri.
Have a good life!
Bye-bye.
this is quiet for me, so I assume it's quiet for you. But
Is Henri. Stand by for your next mission.
yeah, another one of the funny jokes my computer plays on me is
Utah,
it will bring up the volume control,
please come in.
which is happening now. So we're all just gonna have to sit through it. Again, I'm never playing this game ever again. I'm deleting it the moment it ends. I think I was still semi-positive all the way until the last boss fight. Even knowing that there was a level that's so badly bugged, it normally ends with a black screen, and you have to reset your console, and then you have to restart the entire level, which is a level that has the same boss refight repeated 3 times in it. But when you're a kid, you just, the games you have are the games you play and enjoy. The games, you don't have enough games to be picky. I never had all the really good ones that everyone fondly remembers. I was stuck here with Silent Bob. That's not true. I had Final Fantasy VII. I never finished it, Final Fantasy VII, not until years later. I had Final Fantasy VIII, but even at the time, I couldn't stomach. I think the first disc of Final Fantasy VIII is sick. Like, it's actually really fun. And then after that, it's just so boring. I can't. Every time I've ever tried to play through Final Fantasy VIII, from being a kid to being an adult, I've got through the first disc, loving it. Struggled through the second disc, barely holding my attention. Picks up a little bit at the end when the 2 gardens are fighting. And then disc 3, it's just so dull. It's just so dull. I just couldn't ever deal with it. I had Tomb Raider as well, but I couldn't play them as a kid. They require a level of being able to use the controls good that I was incapable of as a child. Possibly still am, judging by recent events. It's knocked my gamer confidence as this one, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, by the way, he doesn't get any more attacks. Those 3 attacks are the only 3 he ever uses. It's just that if you get caught if he drops like a 9-stack of bombs on you and you can't do anything about it because your lock-on's not working, you just get hit for like a 30 health. Same if he grabs you and he decides to go into a 2-line, 2 lines of subtitles long monologue. I don't believe that the amount of damage you take from that attack is actually proportional to how long he waits for. It's just stuff like that make you think, and the level that sometimes crashes the game when you beat it makes you think, oh, advanced mode, wow. Well, we gotta play advanced mode, haven't we? Haven't we, folks? Advanced mode. It's advanced! I think my playtime might not reflect my actual playtime here, huh? Doesn't seem factoring my many deaths. Last thing, not sure if it'll even let me play this. It probably won't. In fact, I'm not gonna play it, but VR Arena. This is kinda cool. We'll pretend we're gonna fight the computer, even though we're actually not. So we missed a lot of them. That's fine. I'm not gonna go back for those. But it's a PvP mode. But the characters you play as, just any boss. It's just fine. Yeah, you can play as the multi-legged anti-aircraft weapon. Why wouldn't you be able to play as him? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Wait, no. Yeah, that's new for this mod, right? For a second, I was like, "Is there a sheet? Was there a shield the whole time? Am I crazy?" But no, that's not. That's not it. But yeah, it just lets you play as like all the bosses, even the ones that are giant vehicles. Or Gunner, you can be Gunner if you want. Do you want to be Gunner? Really? You want to be Gunner? Okay. And you can be PL2313, my favorite character, to be honest. PL2313. I think, just didn't get the spotlight he deserved. PL2313. Could have gone places. Could have been a mascot character, I think, for the PlayStation as a whole. I'm still quite salty from the whole incident that just occurred. That was Silent Bomber. We are not going to play the game in advanced mode. We're happy. It's finished. I don't know. I feel like I should say it. I feel like there's something to be said here about. Well, part of it is I couldn't get to the part of the game that was trash back in the day. Well, there was some corridor levels I could reach, but you know, the real bad stuff was out of my reach. We're just gonna have the game play this this cutscene apparently while we finish our thoughts. We're not actually. We're gonna go to the options menu. Yeah, part of it's I couldn't get to that point. Partly because I couldn't reach it 'cause I'm bad at games. Partly because when I did fulfill the criteria to reach it, I got the black screen. So that's not great. But yeah, just that ending has really soured me on the whole thing. From the start of the chess bullshit to the end to the death of the final boss, that has irked me. So I didn't enjoy it. The game's very clunky. Again, I remember the controls being really tight, but it's an 8-way run. It's not like fully any direction you want. It might not be an 8-way. It might be like 16, but it still feels kind of slightly clunky. By PlayStation standards, to be fair, that were way more than you can normally expect. The dash you can only do after you jump, so like there's a delay before you can dash, and then the bombs you can only set off after you've planted them. So there's a delay between you wanting to attack, clicking to attack, and then clicking to do damage. And there's also a delay between you realize there's an attack coming in, you click jump, and then you click. I don't know. It's just all very clunky. Yeah, the clunkiness got me. The fact that obviously my controls weren't quite working perfectly. I had a lot of trouble with. I don't know how much of it was me and how much of it is the game, but the lock on is you hold down plant bomb. So then I was having like you can't do that and then not launch a bomb. So especially when I had like a 3-stack at the end, it was very dangerous to go into lock on because I couldn't come out of lock on without firing, and then I'd only have 2 bombs, and the lock on might not work in 2 bombs. It don't work very well at all. The lock on going through enemies and just generally ignoring the guy you're looking right at, that's definitely part of the actual game. Yeah, and I had trouble with like getting the game to recognize that I wasn't like if I tapped the button too fast, it'd go into lock-on mode. Kind of sometimes had the problem the other way, but it's more like I don't know. It's just a clunky system. Like you click to plant a bomb, and then you realize that you you actually may have needed lock-on in that situation. I mean, normally you're using the lock-on. I don't know what I'm trying to say now, to be honest. Yeah, and then the visual glitches, which are no fault of the game, but part of emulating things. No, we can restore the past, but it'll never be quite as good for a multitude of reasons. We've aged, we've grown more jaded with the world. We've played other video games that were better, and then we have problems with the hardware we're using to resurrect the past. Disappointed. Remember this game being really special, like a proper hidden gem. I don't think you should play Silent Bomber, and that makes me sad. So that's the end of Silent Bomber. There will be no more Silent Bomber content here. I'm not gonna do a whole outro here. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, just tell me about games you've played in the past or whatever. I'll read it. It's not like I'm overburdened with comments, is it? Be honest. This has been an experience. I experienced it. I assume you did too. I said I was going to read the manual. We could have a quick look. I'd have to set. the stuff up so it works. Let's check if the manual's there before we make any promises. No? Hang on. Okay, it's probably not there. Let's... Judging by the fact that there's not many there. I probably have it somewhere. Oh, it is there. Okay. Maybe we'll have a quick look at the menu separately from this. Yeah, maybe we'll do that next. Finally, put an end to the Silent Bomber incident. Kill this nostalgia. Yeah, I'll see you then. We're doing it.